Good morning, Darren Gee. How are you this morning? I hope you're well, mate. I'd just like to get my little 2 pence worth in about some of the things you've been saying. This video is going to be of a constructive nature. Now, about 6 months ago, I know for a fact, personally, I would have been saying to you, have gum shield, will travel. But, and I certainly once upon a time, as in a good few months ago, I wasn't able of doing a video of this nature, and I wasn't able of doing, of putting it together, in a constructive, cool, calm, collective manner. Now I am able to do that, and that feels good. So, we'll start with your message. Choose a life, not a knife. Now, when I first heard that, I thought, what a message. Obviously, this was a while ago. I thought, what a message. But unfortunately, I've never seen you, apart from saying the words, Kalnak, my message. I've never seen you actively promoting this message, actively, I just see you saying, choose a life, not a knife. That's all I see. That's all I hear. I don't actually see anything, of a constructive, positive nature moving this message forward in the right direction for the right reasons. Haven't seen any of that as yet. What I've seen is a lot of false promises, idle threats, and fictitious claims. That's what I've seen. And that N word, what you keep using, I obviously used that word, and I used to use it a lot about, a certain specific situation. I won't use that word anymore, not only because I think it's lost all clout and it's lost all respect for what the word actually is. Now it's overused. It's overused for all the wrong reasons. And you are an individual that overuses that word for the wrong reasons. It used to be a word that could really ruin people, if it wasn't true. Now, even though I was certain of its application in use, you're not certain of that, but you choose to use it anyway. Now, you're going after good people, people that I like, people that I follow, and you're going after them for all the wrong reasons. Like I say, you're not going to back up any of these things that you're claiming that you're going to do. You're not. We seen the other day what happened when you were challenged by a kid, and he was going to hit you with a bike seat, which is probably like getting hit with, I don't know, won't even be like getting hit as bad as a boxing glove, probably like getting a stiff pillow over your head, wouldn't it, really? And you ran off. So I kind of got a measure of you right there, what you actually are and what you actually stand for. If I may dispense some advice, which I never thought I was capable of doing, if I may dispense some advice, because you have a platform, and your platform could be used to carry your message correctly. Excuse me. It could be used to carry your message correctly, but instead it's used to go after good people for the wrong reasons. It's like I get this sense and this feeling that you're addicted to the drama, and you're addicted to, people clicking on this stuff because, you think it's relevant, and you maybe in your mind think you're right. And if you think you're right about a lot of the things that you're saying, I think you might have an illness. Your message could be promoted in the right way, and it could be a real message. It doesn't have to be just words anymore. It could be a real message. And bearing in mind, you've got a lot of kids, mate. You've got a lot of kids looking up to you right now, or in the past. And I think that's a terrible shame because, you know, kids and the youth of today, you know, they're looking for a change. They might get onto this Kalnach, you know, and they might think, you know, I'll follow that, and I'll follow that individual. And then they're met with you know, filled with negativity, spouting, you know, a lot of nasty things about good people. And that's the wrong message, that's the wrong idea that you're giving kids. You know, it's as simple as that. You have a platform. You know, what I would like to see, and what would be a brilliant thing for me, and I think for the whole YouTube community, is for you to apologise for the idle threats, fictitious claims, false promises, you know, and some of the nasty things you've been saying. A wholehearted apology from the heart, which is meaningful. You know, if you've done that, I think your platform would explode. You know, I think everybody would be like, wow, fair play to that man, fair play to Darren Gee. But they're not, either. You know, I get the feeling that you're not a very well liked and well respected member of the YouTube community. That's the feeling I get. I would like to see you make some positive changes, some changes in the right direction, because your message deserves, you know, it deserves a platform. But I don't think the way you carry on, I don't think that deserves a platform. That's just an opinion, of course. This is YouTube, and I'm entitled to my opinion. So this is my opinion. If you took some positive steps in the right direction, you know, I would like to see you and meet you and have a chat with you, and maybe, you know, there's a potential of that. But as it stands, you know, that just wouldn't happen, because, you know, you've got this, you go on like, you know, like you're a paragon of virtue, you know, and to say some of the things about some of the people that you've been saying, you need to be whiter than white, you know, and you are not whiter than white, mate. You're not. So I'm going to leave it there. All right, Darren. Now, if you choose to go after me and you choose to call me out and stuff like that, you will not get a bite. You've heard it here first. I will not bite to any abuse that you throw my way. I'd like to see you take some of this advice. Yeah, guess the little old me giving advice. But I'd like to see you take some of these things, because I know it's the right thing to do. As it stands, you know, you can do what you want, and you probably will. But, yeah, this is my take on the affair. All right? Ta-da for now.